Hi, I'm Kayla Duskin from Pacific Northwest National Lab. Today I'm speaking about understanding psycholinguistic dimensions of phishing using large-scale language models. Our goal with this work is to train a generative model to produce realistic phishing emails that capture the psycholinguistic tactics used in real phishing attacks. We first curate a dataset of over 9,000 real phishing emails by aggregating publicly available datasets and known phishing emails collected from industry partners. We use these phishing emails to fine-tune two language models, GPT-2 Medium and Distill GPT-2. For each model, we generate text after various epochs of training using a variety of temperatures during the decoding step. To determine the quality of the generative model, we first measure the level of training set memorization by calculating the percent of 8 grams generated by the model that are present in the training data. Given that phishing emails often follow templates, we expect to see up to 40% overlap. This threshold is determined by the level of 8-gram overlap present in the validation data. In measuring the level of training data memorization by the two models, we see that the smaller Distill GPT-2 model produces less overlap with the training data than the larger model does. In order to determine the similarity of the generated text to the target domain of phishing emails, we calculate the BLEU score of the generated emails with the validation set of the real phishing emails. Because we do not have a one-to-one correspondence between the generated emails and real emails, we calculate the BLEU score of each generated email against the full validation set of phishing emails. Using this measurement, we see that Distill GPT-2 produces text that has a higher BLEU score with the validation data. In order to pick our optimal model, we consider the trade-off between memorization and BLEU score. We want as little memorization as possible while maximizing the BLEU score. Using this method to choose our best performing model, we perform an analysis of linguistic features. Phishing emails contain more emotional and moralistic language when compared to non-phishing emails. Surprisingly, we find that our optimal generative model produces higher frequencies of emotional and moral language than not only the non-phishing emails, but also the validation set of phishing emails. This finding requires more investigation and may be the result of the model favoring one subtype of phishing email over another subtype. Finally, we experiment with conditioned models to generate emails with specific emotions, topics, moral appeals, or styles. In the given examples, a bag of words emotion classification model is used to condition the email generator model to produce examples which are more joyful or more sad. In the future, we plan to utilize these emails to inform our understanding of human susceptibility to phishing attacks and better train users to practice safe habits in the presence of phishing.